Your customer, Laura, opened an account in another bank today. Even at a community bank, no one really knew Laura. She could do almost everything without talking to anyone or coming into the branch. Then she got an offer, $150 to switch. You know, if your customer relationships can't resist $150, then you're just a commodity stuck in a cycle of incentives. And Goliath is winning that battle. To break the cycle, you have to do something different. Sophisticated analytical methods that transform your data into customer knowledge and focus your resources on high-impact engagements. As a community bank, you probably don't have the data, expertise, resources, or money to build this capability on your own. But Race Data's Relationship Accelerator makes it easy to turn your data into energized relationships. Note that we're demonstrating an enterprise service that's live in phase 1 with our partner bank. This isn't connected to the back end, but you'll get a tour of the user interface, system features, and a little bit of a look at phase 2. So here on the Race dashboard, I'll just highlight the key innovations. First, we use a consortium of banks, as shown on the left, to acquire the large data set that's necessary for analytical reliability. Race's proprietary data management hub supports large-scale data processing and complex CRM administration. Second, standardization of data structures and transformations enable scale and makes it easy for banks to plug in. And standardization of our marketing programs means that we can leverage system costs and Race expertise across a large number of client banks. Our customer, Laura, qualified for re-engagement, so let's take a look at that to explain the concept of a standard program. So in simple terms, a program is just a set of marketing treatments that serve a particular engagement objective. I'll scroll down and show you an example. Each unique treatment is a standardized sequence of engagements with criteria, rules, and logic that are the same for everyone. So Laura received the X1 treatment for reduced DDA usage, as would everyone. And other treatments would pertain to other behaviors, such as a loan payoff or a churn indicator. Then we define guidelines for each of these contacts with the customers so that banks can communicate using their own brand, but also conform their content and their offers to the intent of the treatment. This messaging conformance allows us to utilize the large multi-client database to optimize performance. So these innovations create a high-value relationship solution that's low investment, low effort, and affordable for small banks to operate. Now let me show you how Laura will seem different to your bank with the Relationship Accelerator. We'll log into the client site. And go look up her ID. And this is the new Laura, a transformation of her data into knowledge about her engagement, the key events on her journey, and what the bank should do. Laura is no longer just an ID with a bunch of products, but she's a customer with a definable and measurable relationship that you can affect. We're delivering this information in phase 1 to our partner, Orrstown Bank. And I'm going to invite Jeff Deppen, CIO at Orrstown, to tell you about how they're using it and their experience so far.
Hey, thanks, Jeff. We're pretty excited about this. Building lasting relationships with our customers is a core tenet at Orrstown Bank. We realized that technology could really build on the mission of community banks to deliver great value to every customer touch. Today, Race's treatment recommendations give rich context to all of our call center employees and really guide every conversation. With one glance, our agents know the depth of the relationship that the customer has with the bank. We know where they rank in our overall portfolio, and we also give them a script or dialogue that guides every conversation. This could simply be thanking them or reaffirming an already deep relationship, or it could be to recognize a churn pattern and quickly take action to save it. From a data management perspective, it's been pretty easy for us to implement. We give daily feeds to Race Data. and they pump it into the relationship accelerator, and they provide back to us very insightful customer insights.
Okay, thanks, Jeff. Of course, the great power of data-driven marketing is when you can proactively communicate with your customers about identified needs and opportunities. Laura's engagement schedule, here at the bottom, shows a few of the proactive touches that we'll build in phase 2. Recall that Laura's relationship increased as we consistently address relevant and timely interests. Now her behaviors have triggered a series, a sales and nurturing treatment for a line of credit. So here's what that experience can look like. First, she received an email to introduce the line of credit services. These emails can be dynamic, populating content based on customer attributes, or can be as simple as the bank wants, just personalizing a defined template, such as this one. Next, a message will appear on Laura's mobile app, which could likewise be delivered to an ATM screen, a home page, or other face, depending on the customer preferences. And finally, she's been scheduled for a telemarketing call by writing a script to an agent CRM workbench. Like the other messages, these scripts can also incorporate personalized content using customer attributes. These engagements are flexible, personalized, and can be interactive to manage and learn customer response. At Race Data, we know the challenges that small banks face from big banks with big brands and big budgets. But all the small bank can do to win is to create more compelling relationships. We've built the Race Relationship Accelerator to meet the needs of small banks. It's powered by Race's deep data management and marketing expertise. Come see us, and we're looking for a few pioneering banks who understand that they win when it's their relationship with Laura that makes all the difference.